Hello, hola, welcome back to the Lifestyle by Budgeting. My name is Janai from the beautiful Garden State. Make sure you click comment and subscribe. Today we will be stuffing my second check of January. I am so sorry I didn't post my last video for my first check of January, but life was lifing and adulting was adulting. A lot happened and I am sorry I didn't post. I do feel so bad about it. I tried to do like a community post, but it didn't work out. I don't think I know how to do that. But I did think of you guys. I was watching videos. I was giving thumbs up all the way around. So I definitely did stay tuned. I was just, a lot got in the way and unfortunately I couldn't. But I'm back and hopefully not gonna happen again. So today let's get into this cash stuffing. Put this to the side and let's go over my bi-weekly paycheck plan. Okay, so I did get this from Amazon. I will link it below, and it's like a budget planner, but it's a monthly view. I'm working with it. So far so good, so we'll stick to it for now. So today we'll be stuffing everything in blue, and the bills for this check are my Disney, Apple, HP subscription, rent, PSE&G, Optimum, my Susu, Merit credit card, and self credit card. This is usually on the 3rd, like you see here in black, but for next month it's gonna be like the same thing. Like I don't get paid when it's due, so that's why I'm gonna pay it before. So everything in blue here is the bills, and everything in red was what I did last check, if you guys want to take a glance at that. And this week we will be stuffing 200 in my envelopes, 124 in my sinking funds, and 107 into my savings challenges. So if we go back to all in the back, my notes page, here you will see what I stuffed last paycheck and what I'm stuffing this paycheck. And I like this because it has like the bullet point journal, and I just really like it. And I like that it gives me like an extra space to just like unclutter my mind. So I'm gonna put this to the side so that we can get into today's video. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this over, bring down my cash tray, and we're gonna start with my cash envelopes, which is my Moterm planner. So yeah, guys, a lot has happened. I'm going to have to move. So I am in the process of looking for apartments, which I'm a little bummed because I didn't plan on moving until I was ready to buy, because I just don't like moving and I just don't want to get comfortable at a place where I know I'm not going to be there for long, because then you get comfortable and then your goals get pushed back even more, and that's just what I didn't want happen. But I refuse to let that happen. But unfortunately, it looks like I'm gonna have to move. So food and home, I combined it. It's gonna get 130, so it's gonna be 250s, a 20, and a 10. I am so over renting, guys. So over renting. You guys have no idea. I know people like it, and it's good if you're like maybe like one of those fancy sky rise and stuff like that, but I am not. So it's don't get me wrong, I'm comfortable where I'm at the moment. It's just not something I thought I had to do just yet. Personal as myself is gonna get 20, which is 2 10s. So yeah, a little excuse as to why I've been MIA. So I hope you guys forgive me for that. Marley, my son, is gonna get 30, a 20, and a 10. I have been stuffing though, like I said, so I didn't lose the rhythm. I just lost the chance for a second, just for a second. Auto is gonna get 20, which is 2 10s. Okay, and that's my cash envelopes. Love this Moterm wallet. Love it. I will definitely link this below as well. So we're gonna do my sinking funds folder first. Okay, and here we have emergency. Now emergency is a savings challenge. So last week I stuffed 26, and today I will be stuffing 27. Where's 27? Right here. Oh, right next one. So I'm gonna have this marker here. Just gonna cross out 27. I'll leave it open because I'm gonna use it again. 27 is gonna get a 20, a 5, and 2 7s. So we counted out with what we had last week. We now have 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53. 53. Okay. 53 and emergency. Okay. My envelope is going to get 20, which is just going to be a 20. So as you guys see, some of these envelopes are empty. Last pay period was very heavy on the bills. So I didn't really get to stuff much. I literally had just enough for my envelopes and savings challenges. So this savings challenge, if you guys saw my 2022 video, I did put it for 2,500, but then I was going over my bills and I'm like, I think that's just gonna be unrealistic for me. Even though I'm not doing it weekly, like it says here, I'm doing it every 2 weeks, but I just didn't want to push myself like that. So instead, I didn't really have a purpose for it, because what am I going to do with 2,500? It's not going to pay off my car. It's not going to pay off my student loans. I have something going on for my house down payment, which is what I was going to add it towards, but it was going to be too much. So sometimes you just have to be realistic in your goals and know what you really can and what you want to do. The cans and the wants. That's where we have to draw the line sometimes. So instead, I pulled this one out from NYE Creations, I believe. I will definitely link it below. And instead, she gives like a variety, so I get to print and use them as much as I want. For $7.70, I'm gonna use this for Christmas. So I think that's a better purpose, and I'm gonna use that instead. So last paycheck, it was the 2,500 one, which was just $10 for one of the circles. This one, I'm going to add a 20 just to complete a $30 circle. So I'll mark it off here, a 30. I'm gonna add a 20, and then that's gonna complete this. And then next week we'll go according to circles. Well, not next week, next paycheck. If I ever get extra money, of course, I would try to add in as many circles as I can. But I think even if I do it bi-weekly, I still should be done by like October, which is good. I think that's when I usually start my Christmas shopping. So 3 months is going to get 20, which is just a 20. Okay, that is my medical debt that I'm paying off. I did use this binder for my medical debt that I incurred for when I gave birth to my son, but I decided to just call them up and put into a $50 monthly payment plan like I am with my son's. So for my son's medical debt occurred when he was born. Not that there was anything wrong with our labor. Everything was perfect, flawless. It's just what insurance didn't cover. So his, I was paying $125, but I called him. I was like, you know what? That's not realistic for me either. Let's brought them down to $50 a month. My company, I called. I was like, can we do $50 a month? And we're just going to pay that like that. And if I get extra money, I'll put it towards it. If I get a certain amount here where I'm comfortable enough to putting it towards those, I will. If I put this towards a car or anything debt related, I'm going to put it towards that. So that envelope today is just going to get $5. And at first I was like, oh, I have to put like at least 10 20s or more in these envelopes. But then I've been watching a lot Balance and Budgets. Check her out. Love her. She's like the Posh Spice of budgeting. She has some envelopes that literally only get fives, and she's doing well and she's saving and she's doing it at her pace. And that's what I think I had to do, like a reality check, like when I was starting my 22 financial plan. I was like, oh, I'm gonna put all this money in there, but I'm like, all right, Johnny, and you're gonna get this money where? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not. So let's just be realistic. If we get extra, we'll put it towards it. But we had to find a number that we're comfortable with, and I think I did that. So vacation today is also just gonna get a 5, because there's some checks, like today I'm stuffing my envelopes. Last check I didn't stuff any envelopes, you know what I mean? So if I had those savings challenge or such high hopes to put so much money and then I didn't, I'll just be disappointing myself. I don't want to do that. Holidays is 5. Sorry, I'm so chatty. I just missed you guys so much. And I just want to catch you guys up on all my cuckoo-ness. So, casita. So this is for like an add-on for my house down payment or anything I need like house related. Is going to get a 20. Auto is going to get 5, which my registration is due next month. But like I mentioned, my boyfriend, I share a car, and he said he's going to take care of it. So I'm so excited because I'm ways off. I mean, my registration I think is only like 80, but still I'm way off from 80. So auto has 5. Invest is gonna get 5. Also, when it comes to investment, I had to take a look back, and it's like, all right, what are your investment goals? Like, what are you going to invest in? What are we doing here? So I think I am going to open a Roth IRA, which I wasn't thinking I had to because I have my 401k for my job, but I'm definitely not like a stock market girl. I'm not one to chance it. So I feel comfortable doing the Roth IRA, and at the end of the day, it's for me. So whether I can put in the full 6, or I think this year's a little bit more, 1,000, or just a couple hundred, it's something that I'm comfortable doing with. And giving, it's gonna get 5. Okay, so that's it for this envelope. Sinking funds envelope. Love this envelope. I will link the binder below as well. The envelopes I did it myself, but I am not doing them to sell, so I'll just be linking the binder instead. Okay, and then up next is my son's binder. I'm so excited. That's also like a reason why I had to like take a step back as to what I'm really gonna be stuffing, because I did add on this binder, so it's important I was being realistic. So for my son, he's gonna get 24. So it's a 20, and I believe, yeah. So 21, 2, 3, 4. Okay. See, I didn't even get to stuff my son's envelope last check. So that's why we just have to be realistic of what we can and can't do. So for his savings challenge is 2,100. I'm going to try to do this weekly, if not most likely bi-weekly. His birthday is in August, which this is what the challenge is for. And before you start guys coming at me like, oh my god, you're gonna spend that much money on a 2-year-old's birthday party? No. We plan on going on a vacation, and we'll be using this money for that as well. So for vacation and for his birthday. So this envelope will be getting 60. So I was thinking of doing a 50 and a 10, but days like last paycheck where I didn't have much, I think I'm just gonna mark off 60 here so that I'll leave this 10. Like I'll leave the low numbers available for when I don't have much to give, versus me going through the small ones when I actually have a little bit to give. So I'm gonna put 60 here. It's gonna be a 50 and a 10. Gotta let it dry because if not, then it'll smudge. Okay. So that's his savings challenge. Oh, last week I put in 20. So now he has 50, 70, 80. And I think that number is a good enough number to throw a party and go like on a vacation. We're not gonna go on a huge vacation because we don't know the fate of the world just yet. But even if it's just like a weekend getaway trip, I think that number is a good number. Clothing is gonna get a 5. And man cave, which is like for his room or any like bedroom essentials, is gonna get my last 5. Alrighty, and that's his binder. Put this to the side. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Once again, I'm so sorry I didn't post my last check, but I'm so happy I'm back. I'm so happy you guys are tuning in. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. In my area, we're supposed to get lots of snow, so if you're in my area, stay warm, and if you're not, I'm so jealous. Alrighty guys, see you guys, and stay tuned because I have much more content coming your way. Bye. Adios.